We've been getting a lot of questions from people looking to become an independent provider about the enrollment moratorium and what it means for them. We wanted to put this video out there because there's a real need for more providers right now. And when I say more providers, I mean people who truly have a heart for supporting people with disabilities. So if that's you, please stay tuned for the rest of this video because we're going to cover the current state of the moratorium and what it means for your enrollment. We'll talk about what an independent provider actually is and how that differs from a DSP or an agency provider. And finally, we'll cover the exact steps you'll take to become an independent provider and how you can use our free app to make that process as easy as possible. Okay, back to the moratorium. So back in May, the Ohio Department of Medicaid put a 6-month moratorium on new provider enrollment. Barring any unforeseen legislative changes between now and then, that means it's scheduled to expire on November 14th. Now, here's the part a lot of people are missing. There are 2 different agencies involved in getting you paid. DODD certifies you, Medicaid enrolls you, and issues you your Medicaid provider number that you bill with. The moratorium is on the ODM side, that's enrollment. It does not stop DODD from certifying you. So during this window, you can still complete your background check, complete your training, your application, and DODD can review and approve you. What's paused is that final Medicaid number. Here's why that matters. The background check by itself can take up to 45 days. Training is another 8 to 16 hours. So if you start today, by the time the moratorium lifts in November, you could be sitting there fully certified and ready while everyone who waited for it to expire is just now beginning a process that takes months. So get your ducks in a row now. That's the play. An independent provider is a self-employed person who directly delivers services to people with developmental disabilities on a DODD-administered waiver. The key word here is independent. You're certified under your own legal name and social security number, you get paid under that name, and you cannot hire or subcontract anyone else to do the work for you. It's just you. It's different from an agency where the agency owner hires direct service professionals to deliver supports in the field. As an independent provider, you're running a one-person business. You find clients to work with. You handle your own documentation, your own billing, your own training deadlines. No one's doing any of that for you. Our free app, the IP Toolkit, helps make all of that administrative overhead a lot easier though, and we'll touch on that later in the video. Now, let's get into the actual process. The IP Toolkit is free on both Apple and Android app stores, and it has a free pre-certification path that walks you through each of these step by step. When you download the app, just select I'm working towards certification. It's going to help you stay organized during this process so that you don't miss any important details. Step 1 is your background check. Visit any web check location to take care of this. The app can help you find one. If you've lived outside Ohio anytime in the last 5 years, you will also need an FBI check. The results go directly to DODD from the Ohio Attorney General's office, and the process takes about 45 days, which is why this is step 1. You want to start that clock today. In step 2, you'll create your OHID account. OHID is the state's single identity system used to access all state portals. You'll need this for Ohio's DODD Provider Network Management Portal, the DODD portal, and other state systems. You can save those credentials securely in the app to keep them handy because you're going to need them later. In step 3, you'll complete your required training, including your new independent provider training through DODD's My Learning portal, your first aid CPR training, and EBV training. The IP Toolkit gives you links to all of this, along with a safe place to store your certificates once you're done. Step 4 is getting your NPI number, which is a unique 10-digit number required for all healthcare providers. This one's quick and it's free. You'll just go to the NPPES website and apply as an individual using your social security number. Our app has the link along with guidance around which taxonomy codes to select. It makes it super easy. Step 5 is an important one because it's how you ensure you're able to get paid once you start working by obtaining your Ohio Payee ID and completing a W9 form for the state. If you plan on using direct deposit, make sure you have your bank account and routing numbers handy. Again, our app has links to the Ohio Pays website where you'll be entering all this information, as well as optional secure uploads where you can keep your Payee ID confirmation and a copy of your signed W9. Step 6 is just gathering up all of your required documents to get them in one place ahead of starting your application. Feel free to use our app. Everything is secure and encrypted, or just store it all on your computer. Either way, you want to have all of this organized and ready to go for your application. Step 7 is where it all comes together. You'll be submitting your application through the Provider Network Management portal. Our app has the direct link along with step-by-step instructions to complete it. Once you start, you have 120 days to complete the application. Also, there's typically a $125 application fee, though as of this recording, that fee has been waived, so hopefully that's still the case for you. Step 8 is the hard part, the waiting period. Once DODD has your completed application and background check results, they'll review the materials within 30 days. Keep an eye on your email during the review period because they could reach out for more information. After DODD approves your application, it gets forwarded along to the Department of Medicaid, and that's where the moratorium puts a hold on the final Medicaid number until November 14th. Once the moratorium is lifted and you receive your Medicaid billing number, if you've been utilizing the IP Toolkit app, you'll be able to log that information and move over into the fully certified provider side of the application, where you'll be able to complete your provider link profile so that new clients can find you and explore all the other free features of the app, such as timekeeping, daily documentation, instant reporting, and so much more. So if you're serious about becoming an independent provider, start the process today so that when the moratorium lifts in November, you'll be ready. Links to everything, the official DODD pages, the app, and our Ohio Provider Facebook group are all down in the description. And if you have questions, drop those in the comments. Thanks for watching.